Hey, this is Sims, and you're at Popularity.
When you went into that album, Bad Time Zoo, did you have a vision or did you just let the pieces fall where they may?
Sort of did that. I started with a batch of songs, about 8 or so, and then sort of let the album take its own shape. We sort of narrowed in a vision once we had our first one or two batches of songs, and then we decided sort of the way to finish off the album.
Does waiting for the official release get frustrating as the date approaches?
I don't know if like frustrating is the word, but anxious would be the word. We've been done since June with the album, so we've been patiently waiting for a long time. It feels good to have it right around the corner.
How do you approach your music? Has it changed since the last album? Is there anything you noticed last time that you wanted to change this time?
Yeah, I think I put a lot less pressure on the song itself. And what I mean by that is I went into the process, instead of going into writing a song like, this has got to be the best song, what I did was I went into it with the idea that I can throw this song away or delete it, or it never has to come out. And so I think that it allowed me a little more space to sort of take some risks. The idea that I don't have to make the best song in the world every time I'm making a song, and that there is no pressure because this song never has to see the light of day, definitely helped me a lot. I think I took a lot of pressure off myself and was went under less scrutiny, and self-criticism in the creation of the songs.
What's the first thing that comes to mind when I say these track titles? First one, Burn It Down.
Okay. Burn It Down. The first thing that comes to mind, I don't know, for whatever reason I say wilderness, but that doesn't really make sense, but wilderness.
What about When It Rolls In?
Make choice.
What would you say are the key challenges that you face during your creative process?
Let's see. Key challenges in the creative process. I'd say time is a challenge, and ADD. Giving yourself enough time to sit and flesh out an idea and really give it a chance. The other challenge would be editing yourself before you've even finished your verse. Before you've even finished the song, you're already editing in the process of writing. And one of the challenges I faced, and I think I'm getting better with, is allowing myself to edit after I've created the song rather than editing during the process, because I find that it's oftentimes stagnating to the creative process.
Mm-hmm. Can you talk a bit about some of the highs and the lows that you went through while recording?
Sure. Yeah, the highs would be the actual days in the studio, and the lows would be the actual days in the studio. It felt really good to some tracks, when you record them, just kind of come off really easy. We did them in 1 or 2 takes. And other tracks we sort of had to struggle through to get the sound right, to get the vocal performance to sound right, to get the mix to sound right. So that would be probably the highs and lows in process.
Are there any songs that surprised you by taking a different direction than you initially envisioned?
Yeah, I'd say surprise, I don't know, because I was very cognizant of what I was doing. I obviously I created the songs, but I think that When It Rolls In is a departure from what I had been doing. LMG is also a departure for me stylistically. So yeah, it was fun to take a few chances and go a little farther out this time.
Creating music is like organizing an accident. What do you think of that statement?
Organizing an accident. Sure. I guess that makes sense. There's an argument for that. there's an argument for organizing an accident, I suppose. It's sort of, I don't know if I ever really thought about it like that. That's funny.
Can you describe your attraction to music?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what it is. It's something innate. Since I was about 3 years old, there was a keyboard sitting that my parents gave me or whatever when I was about 3 or 4, and I started making little kid songs on it and stuff. And I don't know, I've just been drawn to music my entire life. Both my parents were musicians, and there's a lot of music in the house growing up. So there's a lot of music in me. It's sort of just an innate feeling that I have, and an innate connection I have to music.
Is there a song on the album that you enjoy the most, or one that you enjoy performing the most?
I don't know if I particularly, I think my favorite is not other people's favorites. As far as performing, I think that Burn It Down is my favorite song to perform at this moment, but I haven't really been performing that many songs of this album so far.
Compared to other artists out there, what do you think you bring to the table as far as musical abilities go?
As far as ability goes, I don't know. I think I bring a lot of thoughtfulness, honesty, passion, and I don't know if that differs from a lot of other artists, but that's sort of my skill set. Is I feel like I'm really good at putting words together, and I give an honest representation of myself, and I never try to put on something that's not me.
Do you have anything that you'd like to share with the Readers of Popularity?
Yeah, I mean, thank you for reading. Keep supporting independent music. Go to doomtree.net. Yeah, very much.